Hi guys, mko aje? Welcome to yet another episode of the Graceful Bloom, a safe sacred space for everyone who want to grow, for everyone who want to become the best version of themselves. And today, I am not alone. I have a guest. I will let her introduce herself, and we are going to tackle a topic that I believe each and every one of us have maybe struggled with or have maybe had an experience on whatever we are going to talk about. So we are going to talk about balancing career life, mental health, burnout, self-care. Manze, we are going to talk all about it, and I chose the right person for you. I know I did it. I chose the right person because I know she has a lot maybe to talk about on the same topic. So karibuni sana. Grab a cup of coffee and some biscuits because it is going to be amazing. Karibuni. So, karibu sana.
Thank you.
I don't want to mention your name. I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay. Hey everyone watching out there. My name is Terry. Most of you know me as Princess Terry. I am a teacher by profession. I teach in high school. My combination is physics and mathematics. I'm also a business person. I run a salon. And also recently I opened a beauty college. Yes.
As you can hear, najua wanasikia, you have a lot on your plate. And at the same time, I know you're a mom.
Yeah.
You have 2 kids.
3.
Ama 3.
Yes.
You have 3. Unaona mimi
10.
nakupatia wawili.
Under 10.
Under 10.
Yes.
Okay, you have 3 under 10.
Yeah.
So you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a career woman, like you have businesses to run, not one.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in business, and at the same
I'm a career
time,
woman.
you're a career woman.
Yes.
You're a teacher.
Yes.
And you have your beauty businesses. So darling, how do you balance everything? Like, how do you balance all these things? How do you juggle?
Okay, first of all, it calls for, first of all, needing help.
Yes.
Because all alone, you cannot be able to maneuver all that. So for me, I always say that if you can be able to be progressive and you're able to pay a person to do the maintenance job, go. That's a win-win. Okay. So if you could go make money to pay this person and also pay yourself, then let that person come in.
Yes.
So do not get afraid of delegating. If you train that person well, be patient, because even you, the way you are perfect and everything, it's because you have learned over time.
Yes.
So you can also give that person whatever you want them to do and give them grace.
The chance.
Yeah, and trust them, and they are also going to bloom like you, like you.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, but what of these people who believe that, okay, they are used to Terry?
Yeah.
You have clients who believe that,
Yeah, even right
mimi
now.
nisiposukwa na Terry,
Yes.
nywele yangu haitakuwa poa.
Yeah.
You have people who believe that if Terry does not do my makeup, that makeup haiko sawa. So in such a situation, what do you do?
So what you do, for me, like if I have a client who all the time wants Terry, so there are times that I'm not available.
Yes.
Or that time that client has come and insisted it's me, I will slowly start introducing them to the next person I want them to serve them.
Yes.
So I will like call that person and let them, we do the work together.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you, the customer, the confidence, and also bringing on board the other person.
Yes.
So we do that severally. So that the time that I'm going to tell you that this person will do your hair, you'll have all the confidence.
Yes.
Yes, and you go. I go reducing the backlog like that.
Yes.
Yes.
But it is a journey.
It's a journey, of course. You see, like when I started this hairdressing career, because Mine I started like now the business, mainly the business. I started immediately after campus when I got the TSC job, and I remember I had opened a small, just one client's shop. So I would serve them when I was available.
Like they used to do booking.
Yes, they have to do. They had to do booking, and I was very strict with time. We said you'd come at 8, be there at 8, because I have another one who would come at 10.
Yes.
So if you miss on your time, you would inconvenience the whole line. So I would, if I had a class and at the same time with a client, I'd maybe come serve the client, rush to work, or serve immediately. Done with classes, I come again the next one. So like I had a tight schedule. Yeah. And you have to keep to my schedule. Yes. Even to a point, I'll be telling you, come when your hair is clean, please. Come when your hair is clean, because there was no room for even washing.
Usianze kuosha nywele.
Yes, no wasting time.
So those people who value your product, they will respect that you have a schedule.
Of course.
They will respect that you're a human being.
Yes.
Because my darling, I'm telling you, Mimi, I have met clients who don't want maybe to understand you. Yes. They don't want to understand that there are many things you need to juggle with. Yeah. And it has been very difficult for me. And ukiona nikifikiria like you need to come and talk about it, it's something I've gone through. And it kept me wondering, okay, so I know Terry. So how does Terry do it? Yeah, you know, it is always good to learn from another person, because you cannot figure out life on your own, and you can't have everything figured out. So what I'm taking from what you're saying is that you have some boundaries.
Of course.
You have very strict boundaries. Tukiagree unakuja saa 3. Kuja saa 3.
Yes.
And at first when you did set the boundaries, ulikuwa una feel guilty?
No.
Okay.
This is a schedule. All of us are beneficiaries.
Yes.
It's a transaction.
Yes.
Because now if the tables changes, like I'm now the one who is delaying you, it will be very offensive.
Yes,
on
and
your
you
side
would not
client.
extend me the grace.
So the same case, we want now to switch the same thing. Align yourself to my schedule, because you really want me, Esteri, to serve you. And I'm not only serving you. Yes. I'm serving a line. Yes. That means if I had a schedule in a whole day from 8 to 6, and each person I have allocated them 2 hours, 2 hours. If you take your 30 minutes, you get late 30 minutes. That means I'm going to spill every client. I'm going to spill 30 minutes. And that now disrupt the whole schedule. So the last client will arrive on time. Yes. And they are going to ask me, I have arrived on time. Is it my fault that you have not finished? No. So you get to a point where you're not able to answer some questions. Yes. Yes.
And you don't need to kushinda explain yourself.
And then another thing, I love professionalism. Yes. I love when you're very professional. Here there's no like there's no one person benefiting more than from the other one. Yes. We are benefiting equally. You need me, I need you. So these are transactions.
It is a transaction.
So when we create the boundary and we respect the boundaries, then the transaction is very efficient.
It is flowing.
Yes.
Yes. So, I hear you love delegating. Yes. Do you have a specific maybe target of people that you love working with? To say maybe a certain age group, kama ni Gen Zs. Have you worked with Gen Zs?
Yes, actually 90% of my workers are Gen Z.
Okay.
Yes.
And they are very sharp and bright.
They are mine. For me, sometimes I say I'm favored by God. And even you see the word princess, it's because I'm God's daughter. So if my father is a king, I'm her.
You're the daughter of a king.
Daughter of a king.
Yes.
So I believe I attract favor.
You attract favor.
So even the person who comes under me, they'll be favored. And I've experienced that. So the people that come to work with me, they rise. They become better. They become better. They get loved by the clients. Their work improves. But there are also those challenges where you get some people, they don't want to align. But I tell God, whoever is not meant to align with my vision,
you let them go.
And one way or the other, they go.
They go. And
yes. I have had people, like my best right now, she came when she was an intern. So I gave her that room for internship. Yes. She left. Yes. So one day when we were so busy, we remember there's an intern who had come at a particular time. We called her, and that's how she got the job.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, 4 years down the line.
So when you behave pia kwa kazi determines whether your employee will remember you in future.
You as an employer can pick so much, not even from talking or interviewing them, but the action, the way they are behaving, they are carrying themselves around. Yes, all that you can pick yourself. You can see.
You can.
Yes.
Well, so Terry, I can see your schedule is normally tight, definitely, because you obviously have a lot to do. So how do you divide your time between maybe your family time, your work time, your business time, and your career time? How do you go about it?
So it depends now whether we are on session in school or we are at home. When we are in school, it's ongoing. I will wake up depending on the schedule. If I have a class at 8, I will make sure that I arrive by 8 at school, do my lessons. If I have time in between the lessons, I can rush. Come serve, as long as there's a 2 hours break or 1.5, I can manage to serve a client. So I will rush, come serve the client, and go back, cover the afternoon lesson if I have any. Then at 4, now you're free, I come again, serve another client. Then from there, there were times I was going to the gym. So between 4 and 6, 4 and 6, because I have 18 years experience in doing hair. So 2 hours for me, I have already mastered. So by 6, I would go to the gym up to probably 7:30 or 8. Then you go home, time with the kids. Then the day is over.
Okay.
Yes.
So, darling, do you have friends?
Of course.
When do you make time for your friends? When do you go out? When do you go maybe do your self-care? When you umeniambia you can do the gym, you can maybe go hang out with your friends. And what are your kind of friends? Are they understanding people who can give you the grace because they can see you're a business woman? And your friends, do they extend you some grace? Ama wanaona maybe you're a workaholic?
Oh yeah, of course. At times you be termed as a workaholic.
Yeah,
but
mimi watu wengi wameniita workaholic.
I know, but for me, I think when you want to be intentional, you will be available, because that is not an emergency. So it's something that has been planned ahead of time. So if this Saturday you want me to be present, within this time, I will be present because I will make room for that. So I'm not going to book client on my line, in my lane. So it's about being intentional.
I agree. I think friendships sahi, you have to be, intentionality is number one. Planning, nowadays even friendships, you have to book time for to plan a date with your friends or something, because you also have the dreams that you want to achieve. And there's also something, do you think you can achieve some things while you're balancing things? Ama kuna sometime unaonanga you're more leaned on one side. Tuseme you have a dream, yes? You want to achieve your dream, and obviously dreams need money. Are you able to balance your life right now? Ama do you feel like you're leaned more towards one side between the work, the marriage, the business, and mention the friendships?
Friendship.
Yeah.
I think priorities again.
Yes.
Because you need to be a parent first.
You need to be a parent.
You want to raise those children. They're imitating you. They're seeing you, and they're picking 1, 2, 3. So you have to be an intentional parent.
Inaitwa nini? CBC.
Yes.
Kuna time sijui wanatengeneza nini.
Yes. Very intentional. Then also your partner. You see?
Yeah, that is where your partner comes in.
Your partner. So lazima mbalance, unaona?
Lazima.
Then there's the job that is waiting for you, and there are employees looking up to you. So you just try to strike a balance. What you can do. What you can't do, delegate. Yes, and there are times you tell them, I'm not available. Yes.
And not feel guilty about it.
Yes. You're going to get a burnout.
Yeah.
And there are times,
have you experienced burnout?
Yes, I have. Actually, there are times I feel like I don't want to come to the salon. I don't want to go to the college. I'll just sit in the car.
You don't want anything.
Yes, I just scroll. But even when they call me, if there's a crisis, I'm going to show up in like 10 minutes. I'm just around there, but I'm not going there.
But
I
you
give
don't
them
want
room.
to be there.
I also want to just take time, or even go somewhere, just order a cup of coffee, just sit, scroll, and just feel okay.
Yeah, hata nilikuwa nikuulize, you time yako inakuanga saa ngapi?
Even right now, if I feel like it's 6,
Yes,
and I have like 2 hours, look for somewhere, go sit, order for your coffee, just sit. Yeah.
And not think about anything like work or because I feel like work can be addictive.
It can be addictive, and what I have come to learn over time is that success is not a destination.
It is not.
By the way, a destination that I'm going to arrive at that point and that is it. No.
Yeah.
So you have to strike a balance.
Yes, because come to think of it, tunakwanga like when I maybe buy a car or I do this, I'll feel better and I'll feel good. But then unafikanga hapo sasa unaanza kufikiria kitu ingine.
What I've learned also, it is to be contented, and don't to be carried away. Don't let that thing get so much into you that you forget who you are. Yeah. Don't let it carry you. So you just, when you get there, be thankful, but don't let it like carry you. Yes.
I have a question for you,
Yes.
Terry. You have 3 kids under 10.
Yes.
When you are having the babies, how are your businesses? How are you managing the businesses? And how are you feeling? Now I want you to tell me, how are your emotions? Like your period, you're in the house, maybe you are not used to staying at home. You are a career person.
Yeah.
You're used to going out there making money. But now kuna hii season you have been
the maternity
a mother. Like, how was your mind? How was your body? How are you feeling?
I started bearing children when I was already pursuing my master's. So I enrolled for my master's just before getting married. So actually that period, it was such a crazy period. It's the time I was planning my wedding, got married, got pregnant, still in having masters. I'm doing masters, gave birth to the firstborn. I'm still doing masters. Gave birth to the secondborn.
You're still
doing masters.
And you still have businesses.
And I'm still having a business. So during my the first maternity leave, I was the only person working. So if I closed the business, I closed it. I closed it. But there were clients who could not go anywhere. They had to come look for me. So they were coming to my house.
Yeah, because that talks. Think about it as your value.
Yes, they would look for me and come to my house with everyone. Mtoto. Washuke. And I would open doors for them.
That is grace.
Yes.
That is grace. Ati mtu anakuja anakuextendia your grace. Yes. It's okay, Terry, I know you're in this season of your life, and I'm ready to align with it.
Yes.
As long as I get your service.
Yes.
That tells me one thing, that people must, like, you must be valuable to people.
Yes.
I think the rapport and your service, the way you give them the service, is also what determines whether they are going to be there in your different seasons.
I remember they would come to my house, or if I'm at my mother-in-law's place, they would come there. So we are extending business from here, the salon, to my house. They would find me where I am. My mom is a very good mother-in-law. She would now take care of the children as I do the hair.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, she's a very important person in my life. Very important. Yes, in this journey.
Well, so you have never at one point struggled with asking for help?
There's definitely, especially financial help.
Especially
that one we struggle.
Let me ask you, are you a firstborn?
Yes, I am.
I knew it.
I am a firstborn.
You didn't know it?
Yes.
Okay, I am sensing the firstbornness in you.
It's already there.
It's already there, because if I look at you and the things you jungled between masters, the baby, working, it's a lot. And I think only a firstborn, okay, most of us firstborns, tuko na hiyo, I don't know,
wanting to do things.
Yes.
yourself and also controlling how things are going to be done.
Do you think it is trauma?
It's trauma, of course. It's trauma.
Mine is trauma. I know
Even
mine
is
was
trauma.
trauma.
And I'm learning to heal it.
You're learning.
Yes. To accepting help.
Yes.
And to accepting sometimes things are not going to go my way. Yes.
Yay, Mama, you're speaking my language. Me, there are times I used to feel, Manze, if I don't do this, everything will fall down.
Yeah, like you're the pillar.
I used to feel like I'm the Jesus.
Yes.
I used to feel like I have to solve everyone's problems, especially at a home, family. I was holding my family like this. And I still have my life to juggle. I still have myself to learn myself, to learn who I am. Unajua sometimes we working people can get so lost in the work such that you cannot separate Terry and her business. Like you feel like your identity
is in that
business. Like I also had to ushaijipeleka therapy online.
Yes. Yes, and it's very important because at times we have been raised to perform. Like
yes,
you are
applauded when you perform,
yes.
And you feel like for me to get love, there must be something I am doing.
Yes, and showing the results, positive results.
Yes.
Yes.
Even in relationships, like in your love, maybe relationships, even before you got married, do you feel like you used to overdo things?
Yes. You know, the trauma that comes with that is that you become a mother. We became mothers very early.
Yes.
So we mothered our children.
Yes.
So even when you go to dating, you want to mother your boyfriend.
You mothered your siblings.
Yes. You also want to mother him.
Yes.
You also want to mother your husband. So you find that when they don't do things the way you want them to do,
angry.
You get frustrated,
resentment.
So that's why now you have to learn
to let go
and to heal and let things flow.
And funny thing, when you let things flow, that is when they start working.
Yes.
Well, I think it takes some time for women to understand that, okay, me when I was in my 20s, I wouldn't be speaking this language.
Yes.
I was a very different person. I feel like when I got my kid, I got married, I started looking at life in a different perspective. I started learning that it is okay to accept help. It is okay to listen to people's problems and not feel like I am the one who have to solve them.
I remember when I got my firstborn, I didn't want any person to hold that baby.
Me too.
Even my husband.
My husband used to hold him. Then I feel like he's doing it wrong. Then I take him back. Then nikimshika, na feel anafaa nisaidie. But then akinisaidia, bado na feel ni kama hafanyi venye nataka.
Yes, because we have been raised to feel like we're in control, and it's only us who can do things the expected way.
Mama, it is so exhausting.
Very exhausting.
Ushaichoka hadi una feel sasa mi nataka kuachilia kila kitu.
I know, and by the time I got to my third child,
guy,
my friend, I don't even know when he got bathed, how he ate.
Ulilearn kuacha.
This is a mother who is raising for you a child.
Yes.
They have raised theirs.
Yes, and that is why I also think when you're getting someone to help you raise your kids, because definitely you have to go work or do other things, I think you should get a mom.
Yeah, at some point, but it all depends. Okay, being a first-time mom, maybe you can go for a mother, but all I've come to learn, because I've employed so many, sometimes it goes down to the person. Because you can get a mother who has children, but they're not even genuine, they're not even kind mothers. You see, they don't care. But you can get an 18-year-old, a 20-year-old who want everything to go in the right way. They don't want to offend you, don't want to mess, and they're willing to learn. But these old ones, they're feeling like you just give birth to your firstborn. I have experience. What are you telling me?
Oh yeah, now they want to control.
They want to control you.
Yeah.
They don't want to respect that. This is my child. I want you to raise them the way I want. They want to raise them the way they know. Yes, that's where the problem
I agree
comes.
Because there is the way you want your children to be raised. Na kuna venye yeye ameraise wake. Yeah, I also agree. Hey, manze, being a woman is a lot of stuff.
A lot of work. and you also have to love yourself more.
You have to love
Put
yourself.
yourself first, because you
And
can
be a little
drown.
selfish.
Very.
Mimi unaona kitambo ningekuwa selfish hata hivi. I used to feel so guilty.
Yes, I know.
Like everyone needs had to come before mine. Until I got to a point where I felt like my cup was running empty, because I'm pouring into so many cups
And nobody is filling it up.
and no one is pouring
And that
it.
is not the problem.
And let me tell you, there are takers in life,
Of
Terry.
course.
There are people who wake up and target someone like you who is an empath or who is so hardworking. They know you maybe have your life figured out. They see you don't like messing up things because they know there is a way they will benefit.
Yeah.
And you attract the wrong
Yeah, the
kinds
wrong
of people.
Yes.
If you don't
take us,
heal,
take us.
okay, they
Yes.
take
And manipulate us.
Yes.
And one thing about manipulators is that they never change. They only find different ways of manipulating you.
Yes. Until you heal, that is
Yeah.
when maybe you're so awake.
Yeah.
You can identify this person venye cause mimi nimekapitia
Yeah.
both na friends na family relationships.
Yeah.
Unapitia and you find like you're attracting the same kinds of people, just that you are relating to them differently. But I thank God for the awakening. Unaona kuamka hivi Terry ujijue, it really helps you.
Yeah.
And mimi, I thank God for my son. You have 3, and I know you have a lot of experience now, more than me, because you learned what matters and what does not matter. You learned who puts you first and who does not put you first.
True. And I've learned no is a complete word.
And it's enough. You don't need explaining.
We've been raised feeling not enough.
Yes.
For you to feel enough, you had like to do so much to prove that you are enough.
Yeah, impressing.
You perform so much,
Yeah.
so you grow with that thing. So you even do that to your friends. You overperforming, overfunctioning. You become overstimulated. So until when you are alone, you feel like you are empty because you did all that. So you don't feel like it's you. And that's where the burnout comes in.
You find out you're the planner, yani wewe kama hauko, nothing is happening.
Yes. You feel like if you let go, you just don't do whatever is meant to be done. It can't be done by someone else. Until you don't do and it's done.
Yeah. And to my surprise, mi nilianza kujiondoa kwa mambo zingine Terry, and I was so surprised that things can run without me.
Yes, they do.
Like, why have I been killing myself for a very long time?
It's such a relief. You can just sit and don't think about that.
Yeah.
And it creates room for something else now.
Yes. And when you learn that, imagine that you cannot go back.
Yeah, true.
You cannot go back. I admire you so much. I think about, I think about you, and I'm like, okay, I love how Terry is doing, but I know there is something I can talk to her na aelewe what I'm talking about, because with 3 kids, with a business. And let me ask you something else. Your love life. So you're married, and we must keep putting some firewood in these relationships. Ndivyo work, because you have a lot, and definitely when you maybe when you didn't have kids, you had all your attention. Sindio? So how do you make sure you have some time for that, dude? You make sure that, manze, I am not losing myself in all these things. I have the father of my kids. He was here before the kids. Like, how do you remind yourself of that little girl who just used to date without having to think about anything else?
This one calls for striking a balance, because where sometimes it can be like your plate is so full. You are a parent, you are an employer, you are an employer there, you are
an employee,
you are a wife. So it calls for mutual understanding. Both of you have to understand, because you can't be the same person. We keep changing. The way you saw me when I was a girl who was carefree, didn't have business issues, nothing, all the time was on my side. And also the same case to him. He had all the time. But now as we are growing, we have to have a mutual understanding, both of us.
Yes.
And understand we have to be also to look towards the same direction. So I'm saying that you find that both of you have grown, you've changed, you have evolved, responsibilities have come, so you have to be intentional.
I agree. Intentionality.
Intentionality.
I think that is the whole word.
Because now your life can be carried away, and especially by career and children and also businesses. Yes. You have to meet the targets there, but you're forgetting to tick your targets as a couple.
You have to.
Yeah, and at times you would find that you can get to a point where now marriage becomes transactional. Bills, children.
Yeah, you can get lost.
Yes, you get lost now. There is no the two of you.
Yeah.
Without the children, without the businesses, you get a routine where it's about the bills, the children, and the normal things that have to be done. So unless now you become very intentional, we are going to be creating time for ourselves, to go for a day, to go for vacation, to go just have time, even though it is in the evening after job, let's catch up for 1 hour. Yes.
And I think for that you have to have an understanding, kind man, because I think kindness is everything.
Of course.
Because there are days when maybe you have the kids. Did you experience some trauma? Maybe ukiraise watoto hapo kidogo, hapo wakiwa wadogo.
Definitely.
Ama some losing of your spark.
Definitely. I remember especially when I got my third born. I went to the gym after 7 months, and that was my third CS, because I'm feeling this is not me.
You've had all your kids via CS?
Via CS, and the firstborn and the secondborn were different. The difference was only 1 year, 3 months. So this year, 2017, I have a baby. 2018, I also have a baby.
Mama, so you were tired.
I was tired.
Me, you were tired. Because if I was tired and I just have one.
But I thank God because of my mother-in-law. This
may God bless her.
She would take my baby, the firstborn, and stay with him. I be left with the other one.
Yeah.
To an extent, you couldn't tell whether it was her kid or not. God bless her.
Imagine there are some people that God assigned for you.
Yes.
They are specially assigned just for you. I also have a very wonderful mother-in-law. God bless her. Like, sometimes you need help. You just need the help, because nakuimagine, and then me nakumbuka I was so tired. There are that was my first kid. Definitely it was maybe I was shocked because now I have the body changes. I have to feed the baby. Now you have to balance between the two. You are not you have to choose one. You have to choose to nurture the kids for some time so that you can maybe go back to the gym and work out, because haziwezi balance. Ukinas lazima ukule kila kitu, upate maziwa, and at the same time but it was hard.
It was hard, and at that point that's where now you get to have probably postpartum depression. You've never raised a kid.
You have,
even those that you are raising them when they were big.
Were big, yeah.
But now here you are raising yours. You didn't know about colic. You don't know how to tie diapers.
You have to Google.
You didn't know how to soothe a baby.
Yeah.
You didn't know that you can get cracked nipples. Like all these things and the changes that are coming.
Unatoka hii, unaenda hii.
Yes.
Ukitoka, then maybe kanagonjeka homa, kanaanza kutoka meno.
Yes.
Ukimalizana na hii, unaenda kitu ingine.
So that thing can overwhelm me. And I remember my husband, he can say this. I was putting him under pressure because a small thing, we rushed to the hospital. A small thing to the hospital.
Wa kwanza?
Yes. Naona kama anatembea ni kama miguu iko hivi yako na rickets. Overthinking. We go to the hospital, we are told that wewe anaambia babake anaambiwa usimama hapa, hata wewe ulikuwa unakaa hivi, endeni nyumbani. Another time I'm afraid that mtoto amempea fish bone ati ananyongwa. We rush to Kijabi. Tukaambiwa mtoto ananyonya. Go back, the baby is okay. Like
and the mental burnout.
Yes.
Me, I feel I used to have a lot of mental burnout. Mtoto amelala. Nalala hivi nafikiria kai na akanyongwa sijamba.
You don't sleep.
You can't. How do you sleep?
Yes. And then you also get frustrated because you feel like you're not getting enough support, and again you're not able to ask for the same support.
And at the same time hata ukipewa hiyo support, hadi akichukua huyo mtoto tena unaona hamshiki venye unali. It's like madness.
I know. but we overcome by sharing and also having a support group.
I admire you so much because now you have 3 kids.
Yes.
Unaweza amua maybe haurudi hapo tena. Mimi I have one, I have not decided. Nakuanga, oh my God.
Imagine you love to grow.
I love that boy so much. I would love another one.
Yes.
But sasa when I think about the first 6 months, hey, nasema wacha kwanza ni host. Goje.
I guess it gets to a point where you feel like, yeah, I'm okay. For me, after the second born, the third one I intentionally said I want.
Wow.
Yes. You get to a point and realize this baby is 3 years already. Another one is not a bad one. Yeah. Yes.
And then it is so, like, I think hakuna kitu poa hukuja easily.
That's another point. You
Nothing
know, right now,
easy.
People keep telling me, Terry, we admire you. And that's what I'm telling you. I don't let this thing get into me. Because you're seeing me right now. You've known me, Jet. You've known me like 2 years.
Yes.
You have not known you have known me. I've told you I have 18 years experience in the business.
Yes.
You have not known me the 16 years.
I've not known me the 16
So if you met me in the second year, you don't even have known me. That's where I was struggling. Doing house calls right, left, and back. That time you would not have seen the Terry you're seeing right now.
I agree.
So you're seeing the success right now, but the work that I put, the
am not
burnout,
seeing the work.
Me arriving back here in Limuru at 12 in the night because nimetoka Mlolongo house call, nobody saw that. The days I would stand for so long the whole day without lunch. You just want to go dip your feet in the water and sleep. Nobody is seeing that.
Nobody sees the process,
we only see
darling.
The grace.
We only see the success.
Yes. So, and that's why the point I want to drive that. For me, I don't see like, Terry, how do you feel? Terry, how do you... I know I have put in work.
You have put in the work.
I have put in the work.
That is why I was asking you, have you dealt with people who think that they should just have everything easily in life, in your line of work? Because me, I've worked with some Gen Zs, and some of them, they're just entitled. Mtu anafikiria baba uliamka ukafika mahali huko.
No.
Like, they don't want to be patient. They want everything handed to them so quickly.
But who has worked for that you want to be handed to by
who?
Who has worked for that?
I feel sometimes you have to just let people go when you're not aligning.
Yes.
And it's okay. I learned that it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to let go the season. Kama hii season ilikuwa hapa, tuliwork pamoja, tulifundishana, you let the other person go. So, sweetheart, how do you manage to be feminine? Like, how do you make sure that you are not leaning on your masculine side all the time? And do you think you're more masculine or more feminine?
Being a firstborn, definitely I came to realize about masculinity, femininity as time went by. You know, before we didn't know about that. For me, I was very independent. Super independent. Hyper independent. So, but with time, I have come to learn that I can let go. I can just lean on the feminine side, and like, if I'm married, like right now, I just let my husband do what he's supposed to do, so that I can fall in my docket. Because now, if I dominate in his docket, then
I had to teach myself.
Yes.
Mimi, Terry, I had to literally teach myself how to be feminine because I was so masculine, and I feel like my husband used to feel like there is no room for him.
There are too many in the house.
Yeah. And I think that is why marriages are not working, because people have maybe traumas they have not dealt with, or maybe they do not know how to deal with it. And that is why we talk about such things in the episode. Ndivyo mwenye anajirealize sahi ajue what I'm going through is not abnormal. It is something maybe I can heal. It's something that I can correct. It is okay to change. It is okay to adjust where I can adjust. Sahi, mimi naweza ona hii mchele naweza ifikia. Lakini nimuite anitolee. Anipatilishie.
Yes.
Because I learned that also men love feeling like wanataka wakuwe na value kwa maisha yako. You see, I am sure your man will be more than happy to pay for a vacation for you. but ukimonyesha kila saa I can do it,
yeah.
I can do it, they will not do it, because like as the masculine gender, atashanga, where do I come in this woman's life?
I know, but also I guess it falls on both sides, because you would find another man who is more feminine. So you find yourself becoming masculine.
Yeah, and it is dangerous, especially when you're a firstborn. I think you can find a feminine man maybe because you are an overdoer.
Yes, when he says he doesn't have money, ushakimbia.
Kufanya.
Umelipa rent, umelipa school fees. So what will make him next time to want to pay?
Nothing.
Yes.
By the way, kuna mwenye atakuacha ukwema. That is why I'm saying people need to learn. People need to be aware, to be aware of themselves. Masculinity, because how you start, it doesn't have to be how you end.
True.
You can start expressing yourself. If you feel like uko kwa marriage and you're doing a lot as a woman, it is okay to express yourself.
Yeah, express yourself and let them also handle what they are meant to handle.
Yes.
Because now you'll switch roles.
You can.
You let the man become the baby girl.
Become in the marriage. And then you become the
man handling, because you're becoming an understanding wife.
You're handy.
Yes.
Uko umechange.
Ati tap umemwambia atengenezeshe, hatengenezi, ushatengeneza. Yeah.
Ni unakaa hivi mnaiangalia.
You just repeat it to him again. Repeat it to him. Yeah.
Because that is how we tunaenda tukiadjust.
As firstborns, we train you like you can do. For me, because there's a slogan I used to, when I was a girl, I used to say, what a man can do,
I can do.
A woman can do it twice better.
I stopped
doing it too. Yes, I also want to see it, and the small girl in me, nataka pia kafufuke. Nataka pia nitritiwe, nikae nisikie hata mimi nikasichana.
Si ndio?
Yes, because it's overwhelming. For me, I feel like being a firstborn is overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
Because you are in control all the time.
All the time.
So I feel like we should get to a point where you are used all the time to taking care of others. So when you get married, it should be your time for you to be taken care of.
There's something I'm going to share in this podcast, and I think it is personal, but I'm going to share it.
Yes.
There is a time my mom woke up and introduced me to someone like this. Oh, no, moduli wakwa. Like, unaelewa?
You now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to hear her say, "Yeki neki okihege akwa."
Yes, sir.
By the time I was waking up, Terry, I used to work so hard because I have to provide at home.
Yes.
Gas ikiisha hawawezi nunua, Terry. Ni mimi.
You are the person. Yes.
Yes, because I was only shown love when I did. Mimi, I can't remember a day where my mom hugged me. Except one time. I think nilikuwa nimepita exam, I guess. That was
performed.
Yes.
Performance.
Yeah, and you can see.
Yes.
I was only happy because I performed.
Yes. There was no validation.
There was
no assurance, no reassurance, no attention.
Nothing.
Communication was just shouting.
Okay.
Yes.
And I called myself, and I even prayed and told God, put my life in order. I'm tired of being the man. Give me a man who can take care of me. I'm tired of being the fixer, because I was a very big fixer.
That's the word, fixer.
I was a fixer, Terry. I used to, achana hata na home, ningepatana na mtu ako na mashida huku nje aniambie, singelala, nafikiria how can I solve it?
Yeah.
And you know, see ati I'm solving it because I'm in a good position. I will go to the extent of denying myself comfortability to solve this person's problem. And me, when I started healing, I decided I must make people be aware of such things, because it can be, you feel like you're enslaved.
Yeah, and that feeling is bad. You're always there to stand in for people, but nobody stands in for you.
Ask me about it. I used to be the planner. My friends, I used to plan for their birthdays. I don't remember any time at a campo. Ati mabeshte wakawa no, you are the strong one. You keep going.
Yeah.
I don't remember like yani sikumbukangi anything my mother ever bought for me, or yani kuna vitu nilikaa hivi nikaamua Jet, you have to change.
Yeah.
You have to change.
You have to
for
put
your own
first.
For your own good. You have to redefine yourself.
True.
You don't have to feel valued because of the things you do. You can be loved for being you.
Yes.
Without anything else being like
being attached to something.
Yes.
Like we have attached our value to
things.
Yes.
Property.
Yes. Like unless I cannot go home unless I have shopping. You cannot just pop in your home standing.
Na utaifanya Terry, me that is the time I will do shopping, and then they're like, "Ukwa na pesa unaweza niachia?" Like you've done the shopping, but that person will not even appreciate you've done the shopping. So there are people, no matter what you do, you can never do enough. As a firstborn, you can never do enough. And I don't know why.
Because it's about taking them benefiting until you're in the fix and nobody showed up for you.
Yeah.
And that's why you find that you have to look after yourself.
Yes.
Because right now, Jets, if you became bankrupt, you can no longer afford for the life you're living, you'll hear questions like, na hakuwa anajipanga.
Exactly.
Kwa nini? Na si alikuwa na kazi.
Exactly.
But they're not going to see how you are standing in the gap, so that now they can come now stand in the gap.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a lady called Lisa. Do you know the story of a woman who used to save all her money in the bank? Anasema nanaandika kwa receipt something like funding my dream. Have you watched her? You can go watch her. She stopped everything. Okay, now yeye alienda to the extremes because she even stopped making her hair. She moved, she stopped talking to the family, she stopped engaging in the things that she thought were pulling her behind. Because she said, if suppose there was only one door for you to enter, for you to succeed, you cannot carry everyone. You have to go take care of yourself first, so that you can even be able to take care of all these people who are depending on you. So she decided to go alone, to leave everything. She funded her dream, she saved her money. And today she's okay. She can take care of those family members if she wants to, because she allowed herself to get some time to work on herself. But society taona Terry, you're selfish, you don't take care of people, you're self-centered. And that is why I feel that in life, we cannot be able to balance everything 100%.
No.
There are seasons in your life where you be more leaned on work because you're trying to maybe secure your future. You want maybe to buy bonds. In your own old age, Terry, usikwe una.
But then your children.
Yes, hata si your children too. Usikwe pia tunashindanga kazi, because you have to think about your retirement. Right now we have the energy to do a lot of things. I think we should take an advantage right now. So me sometimes I feel, you see the woman who is in her 40 or her 50s and she's well up, she has the vehicles, she can afford to be feminine throughout. It is because maybe in her 20s she toiled. Maybe her friends walikuwa branch, yeye alikuwa kazi. Like I feel it is okay to balance. We can try and balance. Tunaenda gym kidogo nini, but sahi I feel like we are more leaned on the work.
Because this is the time we have the energy.
Yes.
And do we have the time? Yes, we have the time.
Yes,
to make money.
We have the time to make money.
By the time you're 60 or 50, you don't have the energy. And do you have the time? No. So right now, it's our prime. We are at our prime. Childbearing, chasing the bag. So we maximize on that. So
in short, we have to be in agreement na nature to some level. Because sahi hauna hiyo time mingi because you're at work, you're raising your babies. Kuna time utakuwa na all the time, Terry. Your babies will be grown. Yeah. Now maybe you'll be just you and your husband. You have on now the time.
But
Maldives.
Yes.
I think we need also to accept our seasons. Because in this season, as much as I normally try to balance, I still feel mimi bado akili naona sana inakuanga kazi na kuraise
watoto. But that's where I'm saying is there a point you feel like you're empty, like even emotionally? Unafika mahali you've given yourself, you're performing hapa, kazi iko sawa, mtoto umeraise, but you're not working on you.
You have to feed you.
So after everything has stood, the emotional bit of yourself, you feel empty. Because you have not balanced. You don't even have me time. Yet you can't close this door and say, not even closing, leaving your workers alone and just go somewhere.
No, currently I do. Currently I just do it and I say, whatever will happen, will happen.
Yes.
Because it's not like I've killed someone.
No.
But unajua hata nikisema hivyo, kuna kakitu na feel na huko kadogo.
No, I will not feel anything until I receive a call.
You will not feel anything.
Yes.
But I'm sure before ufike hapa Terry, you have done a lot of work. Internal work.
Yes.
Internal work.
Do you know, there's a time, internal work. And I realized that a business could run when I went for the second child's maternity leave. All the bills were getting paid. The money it was constant, like they never went for loss. So money was being
finances
okay, the books were okay. And they were dealing with the clients okay. Although they will take account to find there was kulikuwa na ugomvi kati ya huyu na huyu anaonekana kama ni wenyu nini anafinyilia wengine. I found such issues, but those are easy to streamline.
Yes.
Whoever is not able to be with us can leave. Whoever is willing to stay. But I realized that business can run even when you're absent. You want to tell me if you got a time to go for vacation for a week, you can't go?
I can.
You will go?
I will.
Nowadays, just I don't call away.
Yeah, I don't have a second thought sana. I allow myself. Sahi ndio, the little girl in me that was not happy, maybe that was not open. Unajua tuna feelingi guilty for some things because that is not the norm. Like we are not used to feeling maybe good. When you feel good, unapata you're feeling guilty for feeling good.
And but I feel it's the way we are socialized is different from what we are living.
Yes.
So this is the generation where we are living two lives. Right now, the Gen Zs know they know the life that they are living. As we want to live the life the Gen Zs are living, but we've been socialized in a different way. So there is a conflict. Yes, there's a conflict. Because back in, you've been told you have to perform. But right now you want to release yourself and say, I need to go for therapy and heal my traumas. And you find those Gen Zs, they don't have those traumas like we have. So there's so much battle, inner battle, outer battle, societal pressures.
Yeah, unashangaa your younger siblings would choose themselves in a split of a second. They would choose to buy an iPhone. Na hamjajenga sijui nini kwenye. But wewe unashtuka.
Sasa watu wanaona aje.
Atanifikiria aje.
Hata huko kijiji wanasema, na your daughter she's doing so well.
Yeah, why is she not helping you? Yeah. And maybe she's drowning.
Yes. Yes, cause we have learned to close so much in ourselves. Yes. I could be going through so much, but I'm outside. I'm glowing outside here, but deep down I'm struggling. I don't want to come ask you for help because how will you see me?
How will you see me?
Unaona kateri ya kona salon. Yes.
Me, I don't care about standards nowadays. But do you know me? I talk to literally everyone because I feel that there's always something to learn from someone.
True.
Kitambo, maybe I used to close myself because I don't want to be judged. Anga what? Me judge me. I think I've become, I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I know who I am because I'm like, some things I cannot control.
Yeah, true.
I cannot control no matter how much I try to control. There is the way, Terry, kuna watu wanakupenda na kuna wenye wanakuchukia. They just see you kwa barabara. Wana Terry anakuanga na maringo.
There's someone who hates you because of you. And even though you sugarcoated yourself, how? They'll never love you.
They'll never love you.
Be you, be happy, as long as you're not offending anyone.
Exactly.
And you are kind.
Yeah.
But that person will always be hate you for no reason, just because you are you.
Just because you're yourself.
So do you. Do you.
I think the best thing is just to be you.
Yeah.
So sweetheart, you tumeongelea femininity. And I was to ask you, and can you help your husband financially, and where do you draw the line?
Yes, of course.
You can help.
I can help him because we are a family.
Yes.
Why? So if he's drowning financially and I'm excelling on the other hand, I don't think there's a balance.
Yes.
If he needs help,
you will help him.
You make it free that he can approach you.
Yes.
For me, I'm willing to help him. Because you see, for example, like 2023, our house burnt down.
Wow.
Yes, it burned down and we had to start afresh again. Yes. So you see, could I have just sat and wait for him to do all the job?
No.
I had to come in. I had to come in and assist.
So you have to agree with me that some ladies have unrealistic expectations in marriages.
Yes,
because kuna mwanamke anataka kukuonyesha Terry, your way of thinking is not right. You should not assist your husband. Mwanaume hafai kusaidiwa. Because people, do you know why I do the Graceful Bloom? Because I feel that it is okay to spread some positivity. Because inje,
there's a lot of negativity.
Toxicity.
And a lot of it.
People, I listen to some women and I'm like, now if you just love your man, ile time tu ako hapa juu, akianguka humtaki. Utamwacha, utaenda kwa wanaume wangapi?
True.
If you cannot assist in any way, if you're selfish, nature will deal with you selfishly. That is what I feel. Because you told me, throughout your journey, your hubby has been there.
Yeah.
I believe he has been there because he sees your value and the way you deal with him, that is how he will deal with you.
Yeah.
Right? I believe men don't just wake up and become selfish for no good reason. I feel for anything to succeed, treat me the way you want me to treat you. Yeah. You cannot just look at your man and tell you're working ati wewe usaidiangi mwanaume.
You know, how can you just, yani kazi yako tu ni umewekwa tu.
Umewekwa. That is what ladies out here think.
But that is where you're finding people, they are getting to an extent, unasema mtu ati ameuliwa, because mtu umemwekelea all the burdens.
Especially the unaona Gen Zs.
Yeah.
The reason as to why many of them have maybe wababas and very toxic relationships is because they try to alter nature. And I feel I should just come and benefit. I should not help anyone grow in any way. They should just pour into me.
But we are human. He's also human. The moment umeenda umemtreat, umeona kitu mzuri umemletea.
Yeah.
This time unasema nitachukua this part of the roles, nitakuwa nafanya hizi. Kama ni nguo za watoto unasema nitakuwa nanunua.
Yeah.
Like unamsaidia, hata yeye atasikia ako na mtu kwa nyumba.
But sasa unajua wasichana hawataki hivyo Terry. Wanataka wewe as the man, mwanaume akuje akiwa amesimama hivi.
Like akiwa full package.
Yeah.
But where is even your pride yourself? Where is your pride?
That is what I'm wondering.
Because now akikutoka tena, so your cycle will be about looking for people who have money. So what do you have for yourself?
That is what I want you to tell young women.
Wewe mwenyewe uko na nini yako?
Yeah, it's also about you. By the way, historia wanawake wakiulizwa what do you bring to the table wanakasirika. Sidhani wanafaa kukasirika.
Because yes,
because everyone want value.
Well, wanajua wanasema for me, if I have to help him, he has to help me bearing children. Hata yabebe mimba.
Mungu
ati sijui nini. But again, I also want to have my something.
Yes,
like even when I'm walking out
there,
you, yes, right? When I'm going there, I cannot get stuck. ati gari imeisha mafuta so siwezi weka,
yeah.
Ati nimeenda restaurant nimekula chakula bill imefika wapi siwezi lipa,
ati unapigia mtu alipe.
No, where is your pride even you yourself? Okay, remove the husband. You as a person, as a package yourself.
Yes.
Where is your pride? Where is your pride?
Where is your pride?
Yes.
Yes.
Like you have to beg. I want such a watch, but I cannot afford it. I have to beg. Beg, I cannot just buy it.
Yes. It is because you cannot be selfish and expect nature will be good to you.
Yeah.
Nature must balance.
Yeah.
Mi nasemanga, in every situation, nature must balance. Whatever you give is what you receive.
Yeah.
How people treat you is as a result of how maybe you treated them in a certain season.
And another thing I see is that now, assuming now where umekuja nimejileta, I'm the full package, you are now, you fund me. So definitely that man, when he's buying the car, who tells you he's going to write your name on that car logbook? He's going to write, it is his property, just he has extended it to you.
Yes.
Akinunua shamba ataandika ni yake. So mkikosana unaachwa hauna kitu.
Unaachwa hauna kitu.
You didn't contribute anything.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell women that they have to contribute.
Yeah.
They have to wake up and build themselves and work on themselves.
Something, even he's human and he's holding the whole family, because definitely he does the biggest percentage.
Yes, he does the biggest percentage.
Even you feel part of, be proud of your family and feel part of that family.
Do you think in the current generation or in the current season we are in, a woman can still be feminine and also be powerful?
It depends the circumstance and the environment.
In the environment.
Yes, you know that as women, and or mostly firstborn, we're also talking about if you have not healed your traumas, we have grown shielding our peace.
Yes.
Maybe grow kila kitu inatupwa kwako, so you have learned to build a wall.
Yes. And you're always on your toes.
I'm on the guard.
Hey, me, I thought ni mimi peke yangu.
I'm always on the guard. I can tell that this is going to approach the direction this thing is going to
heading.
I put a wall. So you can strike a balance. Sometimes we become more masculine because we want to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
We've been attacked so much. So much has been expected from us. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and sometimes we do what we do to prove ourselves that we are worthy.
Yeah.
So at sometimes we become that masculine, we go to that masculine side by protecting ourselves.
Yeah. The boundaries.
But now when you get someone who understands you and can create a safe space for you, you will automatically become very feminine.
Yeah, and be at ease.
But now find a husband who is very defensive, who never sees anything good in you. You'll become masculine. You become masculine and you want to prove a point.
You want to prove a point. So I agree. It is all about the environment you're in, the people around you. I guess that is what you mean. So do you think a woman can have it all? Or is it one of the greatest lies that people tell us?
By God's grace.
By God's grace.
Yes. And we cannot have it all, 100%. And that's why we've said there are other places you see you cannot control, because when you have it all, that means you are in control. The other places you give grace. Because, for example, ati unapata msichana ako 100%. Hapana. What are you going to find? You'll give grace to that girl, mold her, mentor her, raise her. And that's why you'll find that mtu ataona umemake it, you are 100%, but I have given grace even myself.
Yes.
To that you're seeing that I've nurtured.
Yes.
It has grown. Unaona, it has grown because I have taken time to nurture. So there's so much patience that happens, grace, extending grace, and knowing that you cannot always be in control.
Okay.
Yes.
So are women delaying marriage for growth, or are some using career as emotional avoidance? There are women who say, mi siolewi hadi nifike maybe 30, siolewi until I achieve this and this. Do you feel like there are women who run towards the work or towards the career to avoid the emotional part of life, like the emotional part of life?
I feel like life life is like a room with many. It's like a big house with many rooms.
Yes.
Marriage is one of the rooms.
Yes.
Career is one of the rooms. Children falls in the marriage. And there's also your emotional life and everything, friends. So marriage is just a compartment.
A compartment.
The other one is a compartment. It is just that you enter each room at a time. So in the career, there's a time that will come for the marriage. And you see, marriage also can take a toll on you. So for me, I'm one of the women who are saying, for me, I'm not getting married until I hit 27. Yes. And there's a relationship I lost because of that. I was not ready. Because I also needed the me time. I've been in school all this time, nimemaliza shule, then all of a sudden I get married, I start bearing children. Where is my life as me?
Yeah, like you come from one responsibility to
the
another.
Next. So I needed a break, even to know what do I want.
Ama ukae tu peke yako, maybe ulikuwa unaishi na wazazi, ukae peke yako, we experience what is life.
And you want to know what do I want in my life. So for me, I had said that I want to get married at 27. I got married at 28. Yes, because I also wanted to feel like even when I earn money, let me enjoy this money. And I also wanted to have mental clarity, and I'm at the age where I can make wise decisions. A person at 27 is not the same as a person at 20.
Or 20.
A person at 20 will just look at being provided for, good life and everything, but they don't even know how to contribute to this life.
Yeah, and that is why most of the relationships za huko 20s was in a gonga
at 30.
Zinaishanga by the way a natural death sometimes because you grew. Maybe the things that excited you at 20 they no longer excite you
because we keep evolving.
We keep evolving
and getting mature with age.
So hapo kwa kujipea time, I think I also agree with you. Me, I think niliolewa at 28. If I'm not wrong.
We are aligning
so hapa. Na sasa kuna watu walikuwa wanafanya you feel like umechelewa, umeanza kupata watoto ukiwa mzee.
I told people if I was prepared to give you an answer, I would tell someone when that time comes, I will let you know. You will know.
I wish I had the answers that.
Yes.
Don't niko na majibu.
No.
When someone tried to intimidate me, I answer them back. Kitambo, I used to take it. Like I used to just keep quiet.
Or
I was the nice person. Like I don't have to sikuwa najidefend. But sahi you tell me one thing and I tell you another because my life is not supposed to run the way you think. The idea of me you have in your head is just in your head. There is what I want.
The actual you.
Yes, that is the actual me. And now I learned to do things without even feeling the guilt of it and making my own decisions. Because when you suffer, Terry, you suffer alone.
Definitely. And that's why people should stop minding so much what people will do. But if I do this, as long as you're not offending anyone, what will people think? And this has helped me so much even on coming online now, because I was very shy, by the way.
Me too.
Even
kuna period nilikuwa nimetoka online, sikuwa nataka mambo za online.
Atoto wewe tena unaweza kuwa mshy. I tell them yes I was, but I said what much could happen if I go and watch your video? What much do I say? Nothing.
So
the same case even with you, and even though you decide to judge me or what,
whatever comment you decide
the burden on yourself.
Yes, it's about you,
not my burden. Yes.
Not your burden to carry.
It's wewe unashughulika na yako na yangu. Unajichosha bure.
Unachoka.
Yes.
By the way, mimi hadi nilikuwa nimetoka social media but nilirudi. Here I am my guys. I'm not going anywhere. Cause utafeel maybe I should not be doing this. People I think kufikiria about what people say it's one prison that everyone should atoke tu. Kila mtu atoke tu.
You are in a prison without walls. Imagine.
It is in your head.
It is in your head. It has no walls.
It is all in your head.
Break loose.
Okay, there is one last one that I can ask you. Is burnout a work problem or a boundary problem?
Boundary.
Boundary.
Sindo? Yes.
So Terry, Thank you so much for coming today.
Yes.
I had really planned. Nilikuwa nimeintend kukuita kabisa. And I love that you availed yourself so that when you wako uko nje wanakuonanga wanadhani Terry just blew up from somewhere, like
from a very
family
kubwa. My God.
Yeah, ni family kubwa imemfikisha mahali yako. Tell them it is all about this. I wanted them to know it is all about discipline. There comes with a lot of struggles that we don't have it like we don't have things figured out. And I would love you uambie walete watoto wao kwa kazi yako, uwafundishe ni kusuka nini hizo vitu zote.
Recently I have opened a beauty college. It's called Princess Terry Beauty College. It is in Ushirika building. Ushirika building is the building with Clean Chef Supermarket. So we are in the second floor, room number 21. And guys, we are doing an amazing job. I've told you that my hands are blessed. That one I'm not bragging. My hands are very blessed. And if you pass through my hands, you will succeed. So the courses ranges from hair, beauty, lash technology, barbering, we're doing massage, like all sorts of beauty services. And we only training for 3 months only. And I'm assuring you will come out with something. Within the first month, you already know where the direction that you're taking. So if you have a Form 4 leaver who is intending to join campus, bring them before they go to campus. You are a corporate babe, you can do that as a part-time thing. You are a housewife, you can come and get yourself a skill that can generate you income. Yeah, and don't feel afraid. You don't need to be knowing anything. Come when blank. I will put so much
knowledge
into your head. Yes, so much in your head.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and God will bless you because of the good job you do. God, by the way, one thing about God, when he blesses you and you extend the blessing, or when he gives you the wisdom and you're ready to spread the wisdom, he blesses you because he knows mimi kama Jet, I have what I'm running. It is not only I who is benefiting, it is also benefiting other people. So I think God anakusportingi akiona you're maybe raising a good generation, or maybe you're impacting other people, he extends your blessing. So thank you so much for coming. We can always do another set whenever you feel like we can do, because this is something we will be doing oftenly. Even in your busy schedule, umefanya poa ku create time. I respect that and I am so grateful. And guys, remember to subscribe to this channel. And you can always comment and tell us what you want us to talk about and who you want me to bring you from Rimuru, from outside Rimuru. Guys, I appreciate feedback. And until next time, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.